Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're with Sambo, and joining us here in Centennial Park in Metropolis is Jordan and Fair Blitz. And you might be asking yourself, hang on a minute, why is Fair Blitz all dressed up like this? Well, there's a very, very special reason. By the way, folks, not only is this our usual weekly league event, super-powered Superzero superhero episode of our DC Universe Online Let's Play series, we are here for a very, very special occasion. Where are we? Let's have a look on the map. We are actually in, that's right, Centennial Park. Centennial Park is a very famous park here in Metropolis, and of course, famously, it holds the statue of Superman. We're all familiar with that one, I am sure. But today, folks, it has taken on yet another very special meaning. What is that meaning? Well, you guys are going to have to wait and see. I've got Fair Blitz here because he's going to serve as my guide for today. I am a little bit lost. I need to find a very specific place in Centennial Park, and that is for a very specific event that is happening right down there behind us, apparently right as we film this right now. That's right, a very special Superzeroes League event, the first of its kind, in fact, in the Superzeroes, and I am here to let Fair Blitz guide me to that. So hopefully Fair Blitz is going to take us down there, and you guys are going to see something that is quite a sight for sore eyes, and this is something I've been looking forward to seeing for a very, very long time. Once again, this is making history, indeed, making history in the Superzeroes. We've never seen it before, and as you'll see, you're all familiar with these archways, I'm sure, but look over here, we've got ourselves something very special. Will you look at this, folks? This is, in fact, look at this, Darlingspore and Meshkawing's wedding, in-game wedding. This is a first for the Superzeroes, and I'm sure it's probably one of the firsts for the actual game itself. We are here to celebrate the reception for Darlingspore and Meshkawing's wedding here in the Superzeroes, with the mighty Superzeroes in attendance here on this server. That's right, this is amazing. You can see we've got ourselves here an entire wedding party. We've got Jade the Sniper, we've got Tagoi, we've got Sergeant Tadako, we've got Chulma, and of course we've got Kazin over here, we've got Jack Turnbull, we've got Galendi, and we've got Psionics. And will you look at them all, by the way? In fact, if I go into first person view, here we go, you can see they are all dressed up in their finest tuxedos. Look at that, Kazin has got himself a purple shirt on. Isn't that incredible? And here we are, the couple themselves. This is Darlingspore and Meshkawing, who have recently got themselves married. Let's pop over the back here and get a different view. Look at that. What a beautiful wedding dress. And Meshkawing is looking very, very fancy there. If we try and zoom in on the two of them, look at that as she blows a kiss to her new groom. And of course, Meshkawing blows a kiss to his new blushing bride. I would like to be the first to say a massive amount of congratulations. Let's give them a cheer. There we go. And in fact, if anything, I look out of place at this wedding. Congratulations to you, Darlingspore, and to Meshkawing, who are now in-game husband and wife. That is just amazing. You know what? I never thought I'd see an actual wedding here in DC Universe Online, and now you guys have witnessed it as well. In fact, the wedding took place a few minutes ago. We are here just to observe the reception, if you like, but this is exactly how they had it set up. And of course, who can have a wedding without the amazing folk in the audience? And that is these guys here. That's right, this is the mighty Superzeroes who were here to bear witness to this wedding occasion, and they are still here. Look at that, absolutely looking fabulous. They are also smarted up in their tuxes and their finest. There we got Cosmic Wasp, we've got Megavolt Demon, we've got Fubard, we've got Fair Blitz, who again helped guide us here. Thank you very much, Fair Blitz, looking fantastic. We've got Wiccan Mage, we've got Blue Hornet 55, we've got Unholy Lightning. Down here in their tuxes, we've got Dynamo Nature, we've got Salamis, who's out the back here, we've got Phoenix Magician, Crazy Rabbit, hello Crazy Rabbit, we've got DTAZ York, and we've got Underwear Girl, that's interesting, we've got Flying Fox there, we've got Lady Solara, Mindwearer, we've got Full Metal Phoenix, we've got Black Arrow, we've got Ariel X Sandries, we've got Mind Blaster, hello there Mind Blaster, we've got the Confidential Timasius Light Guard, Guard, we've got Zap at the back there, Blue Streak, and Mega Volt Demon. As you can see, folks, there was a huge turnout, and there is Jade the Sniper and Tagoi as well. Absolutely amazing turnout here for this wedding of Darlingspore and Meshkawing. So what I'd imagine, folks, is these guys are going to gather around and try and get some wedding photos. So I don't want to be crashing the party anymore, but I just thought you guys would love to see this. This is, again, the first of its kind here in the Superzeroes, a wedding between Meshkawing and Darlingspore. Congratulations to you guys, by the way. I'm sure everybody in the mighty Superzeroes is going to wish you all the best for the future. And of course, guys, if you are logging on in the future after this video, I certainly hope you guys pass along your congratulations to the team here, and indeed to Darlingspore and Meshkawing yourselves. So there we are, folks. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to hop on to the voice chat and say hello to everybody here, especially Darlingspore and Meshkawing, and we'll see how their day went for them. We'll be right back. And here we are, folks. As promised, we are right down in the thick of things here, right in the wedding party. You can see, if I zoom out, the Superzeroes wedding party here. We have got Jade the Sniper, we've got Tagoi, we've got Sergeant Tadeko, we've got Chilma, we've got Kazin, Jack Turnbull, Galendi, and Psionics. And as we said before, have you ever seen Kazin with clothes on? No, we haven't. And you know what? I think it would take a very, very special occasion for that to happen. Kazin, are you there, mate?
Yes, sir.
Now, I nearly didn't recognise you because you are looking, as Fair Blitz I think put it, very dapper. Is this one of the only few times you've ever had clothes on?
Well, no, I've had clothes on before, but not like this.
Not like this, you haven't. I must say, when you dress up, you cut a very, very swathing figure in your outfit there. That looks fantastic. In fact, so does everybody. Jack Turnbull, are you there on voice chat?
I am.
You are, and you are also looking fine. What is it that you guys are wearing? Is it a tuxedo? Is it a suit? What is the actual name of that jacket you've got on?
It's the formal. Like, I'm wearing formal with just the buckaroo pants that you get from the marketplace.
Oh, I see. Very, very clever. It just looks like a tuxedo suit. Psionics, are you joining us on voice chat?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you doing?
Oh, and you have got yourself a hat on. It looks like a bit of a... What is that hat? Is it a top hat? What's the name of it?
Yeah, it's a top hat, but the name's formal. I'm actually wearing the entire formal set. Hands, chest, feet, legs, and all.
That is awesome. Okay, and the other guys, I think, have mixed things up a little bit. Over to the other side here, where we've got the bridesmaids, I guess. Tagoi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now, you're looking exceptional here. And of course, always love your hair, your bright blue hair there, and your wings. What's that outfit you've got on? What is the dress you're wearing?
It's a mixture of the formal and the dresses to metalhead.
Ah, okay. So just mixing things up a little bit. Sergeant Tadeko, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, hello, and I can see your... There we go, actually, that's handy that you turned around there. There we go. You've got yourself a... Well, actually, you're looking a little bit similar to Chilma. We'll speak with Chilma in just a minute. And look at that, we've got fans coming in here. Now, what are you wearing, Sergeant Tadeko? Is that a formal female outfit there?
Yeah, the waist and the chest is for formal, and the legs are for the opera one.
Ah, okay, all right. And that looks... You know what? This suits Darlingspore just down to the ground, doesn't it, folks? And we'll be talking to her in just a minute. Chilma, a big hello to you.
Hi, Sambo.
Hey, now what are you wearing? You've got something, you're slightly mixing it up as well, although you're still staying in the theme. By the way, look folks, everyone is staying in theme. They've all got the same colours or look or something. It's just such an awesome sight. What are you wearing, Chilma?
Well, the shirt is Egyptian. I'm wearing upper legs and high heels, or just heels.
Okay, now tell me that that's not what you wear in real life, by the way.
No, it's not.
So is it fun to play dress-ups every now and again in the game? I certainly have fun doing it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is.
Someone who has a lot of fun doing it, you should do it more often.
That's right. I mean, of course, I'm always staying the same. But look, folks, here we go. We're getting down to the meat in the sandwich, if you like. This is Darlingspore and Meshkawing, the happy couple, the bride and groom themselves, looking absolutely charming and fantastic. Darlingspore, are you there?
I am.
Firstly, congratulations to you. You deserve a great big huge cheer. Tell us, what's it like? What does it feel like to be married?
It feels great.
Feels great. Hang on, before you go any further, let's talk to the other half. Meshkawing, a big hello to you.
How's it going, Samba?
Very well indeed, and a massive congratulations to you. You know what? This is a first for our league. You guys are pretty much the first wedding in our league, and look, to be honest, I honestly don't know how many weddings there have been on the server. You guys may well be the very first wedding couple on the server. I honestly don't know. But what about you? How does it feel to be hooked up now, to be married?
Feels good. It's like I've got someone there for me.
That's right. Now, Darlingspore, you've got to give us a little bit of history. For those who are watching the show today who have no idea about the relationship between Darlingspore and Meshkawing, are you able to give us a summary? How on earth did it start?
It actually started before I joined the Superzeroes. We met in Gotham, and we kind of kept in touch ever since. And I met up with him, and then actually to go, we invited him to the Superzeroes, and we've been playing ever since. And then we just decided to get married.
So magic happened, and in fact we can see magic floating around in the air. Look at that. Wherever Darlingspore and Meshkawing are, there seems to be glitters and sparkles. Look at that. You've got admirers. You've got admirers from the other faction even, and from other guilds and leagues. That's amazing. We've absolutely caused a scene. And by the way, folks, just reminding you, if I pan around, look over there. There are the mighty Superzeroes right there. They're here supporting the entire process. The entire team here are right behind Darling and Meshkawing. And by the way, folks, speaking of fashion, Meshkawing, what are you wearing? You look like you've got a striped suit on there.
I'm wearing the business suit, like complete business suit.
Okay. And is the purple tie part of that, or is that something that you've added?
Just the colour scheme I've added.
Alright, you know what? I love that one. Purple being my favourite colour. Now, as for you, Darlingspore, you most certainly are a blushing bride. You look absolutely beautiful, as I'm sure you do in real life. Tell us about this outfit you've got on, because, to be completely honest, I have never seen that dress before. What is it?
The top is a plant top, and the bottom is opera, followed by the gloves, which are wizardly, and the belt is actually fates.
Oh gosh, so obviously you've designed that specially for today's event, right? This is your wedding dress after all.
No one else has this.
Wow, that is awesome. Well, I don't know. I think we've got the rest of the Superzeroes joining us on chat, by the way. Let's see if we can gauge by how much of a noise they can make as to whether or not they're having a good time and whether or not they support today's wedding. What do you reckon, guys? Is this awesome or what?
Yeah.
It is awesome indeed. There we go. That's the mighty Superzeroes in the background there. And in fact, let's hop over and say good day to them. Let's fly up over here, because I must say everybody here has been so patient. Look at that. They're inching closer and closer towards the wedding party. But Kazin, I don't know. What do you think? We are so fortunate to have such an amazing league here where everybody cooperates and is willing to get involved in these events. Are you as proud as I am, Kazin?
I am.
It's just amazing, isn't it? Now, Fair Blitz, hello to you. You guided me over here. Are you on chat?
Yes, I am.
And look at this, by the way. Let's go over and have a look at Fair Blitz. Can you please do that again? You just did something with your shield. Look at that. He's got a shield with a love heart on it. And in fact, you're looking very love-themed today. Are you dressed up in honour of Darlingspore and Meshka?
Of course I am.
Of course, and love is in the air. And of course, we had a lot of folks say, hey, Sambo, what's with the invitation for this week's episode? Why is it called Love in the Air? Now you guys know for sure. Love is everywhere, in fact. But before we go and have a look at the rest of the mighty Superzeroes over there, I can see Mind Blaster. Hello to you, good sir.
Hello, Sambo.
Now you look like you're matching. I think we've got a awesome threesome here with Sergeant Tadako and Chulma. Are you dressed up like them deliberately?
Well, I took my look from Chuma, and then SG took his look from me. So yes, and we are matching Kazin, so I consider us Kazin's angels.
Oh, because like Charlie's Angels. Do you know what? I think today is going to be the birth of many, many things. Firstly, of course, the birth of the marriage between Darlingspore and Meshkawing. Secondly, I think everybody heard it right then. We have got Angel 1, Sergeant Tadako, Angel 2, Mind Blaster, Angel 3, Chulma. This is not Charlie's Angels. This is Kazin's Angels. Kazin, how does it feel to be, like, equated to Charlie? What do you reckon?
Different.
It's different. Anything we can do to make Kazin uncomfortable. I agree with you there, Mind Blaster, by the way. What about the rest of the league? A yay or a no? Do we make Kazin's Angels?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was an overwhelming yes, Kazin. You don't have a choice. You are now the new Charlie in game. You have your own set of angels, and they are pink. Oh, dear.
Hey, Kazin, do you have a mission for us?
Yes,
I do.
Our mission, should we choose
to the
accept
litter
it?
box.
Yeah, to the litter box. That's what I think as well. All right, let's have a chat to some other members of the wedding party here. You can see we've got Underwear Girl, but actually, before we have a chat, in the background there, I think we had a bit of a wedding crasher come in, and there's Psionics and Fair Blitz, and who's that? Someone else is coming back. Fair Blitz, I see you've got the D20 out. Did you have to get that out in honour of Darlingspore and Meshkawing's sanctity?
I was forbidden from music in the wedding, unless a troll came along.
Well,
he's back.
And a troll came along, and there we go. now, Fair, you have to put your D20 away now. This is Darlingspore's day. Oh, I see. We've got ourselves a troll. Never mind. But look, what we do have here is Underwear Girl, looking disturbing. I believe that this is our natural. Are you there on chat?
Yes, I am.
Goodness gracious, what on earth possessed you to make this character here?
I'm always dressed up like this on Awe, so I may as well make a character or two dedicated to it.
Well, you know what? That's a fair enough argument to me, if you like. Now, were you here for the wedding ceremony proper?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us, what was it like? Was it magical?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And was this the first time you've ever been to a wedding in DC Universe Online?
It was the first time I've ever heard of one.
And there you go. So, Darlingspore, you must be feeling pretty special right about now.
I'm feeling fantastic.
Now, I noticed that we've also got Galendi here. Hello, good sir.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? How come you're here, and how come you're kind of looking a little bit different?
Well, I was dressed up, but I ended up changing my costume after the wedding was over.
After the wedding was over. Okay, now, Darlingspore, I don't know, Galendi might be keeping something from us. Do you know anything special that's happened to Galendi recently?
I do, in fact.
What is that?
Well, me and Meshka have an in-game daughter. Her name is Blooming Lady.
Hello, Blooming Lady.
And Galendi has asked Blooming Lady to marry him. And so we did the wedding earlier, and so now Galendi is part of our family.
No way. Wait a minute. This day is turning out to be even more crazier than we expected. So let me get this straight. Darlingspore, you have a daughter, and that is Blooming Lady. Now, Blooming Lady, unfortunately, isn't here at the moment, is she?
No, she looks just like me, but she's obviously very tiny, and she's green.
Green. And what was that? What was that, Chulma?
I just said what Darling said, that she's green.
Oh, she's green. Okay. Kazin, are you keeping up with all this?
It's impossible to.
It is impossible, isn't it? Okay, so, and then Galendi, you've asked for Darlingspore's daughter's hand in marriage. Is that the best way of putting it?
Pretty much.
Alright, and she clearly said yes, did she?
Yeah, but it got awkward when I had to ask her parents in game.
I want to make sure that my girl's going to be looked after.
Oh, I couldn't agree more with you, by the way. What do you think there, Darlingspore? Is Galendi the man for your daughter? Will he be able to love, cherish, and provide for the rest of her life? What do you think?
I think so far it's going great. We've done family alerts and duos and raids, and it's going really great. He's keeping her alive, and she's our little healer. So in our family, we have Galendi, who's everything. We have Mesh, a controller. I'm a tank, and our daughter's a healer.
Wow, you know, that's the holy, it's not even the holy trinity, it's like the holy quartet. Meshkawing, you being the father of Blooming Lady, what do you think about this young upstart whippersnapper Galendi? Is he made of stern stuff, or do you have to keep your eye on him?
Oh, he's a bit of a tough one. He keeps killing me, so we have issues.
That's Galendi, that's no way to endear yourself to your new father. What on earth are you thinking, man?
It's my fault, I encourage it.
I'm thinking he's killed me 3 times as well.
Oh, I see. So there seems to be a bit of healthy father-son relationship going on. Is that what you're saying?
In a way,
yeah. It's just how they have their commitment.
We all duel each other just so we could get some training in.
Oh my lord. Well, there you go, folks. If you're listening along today, that is the ideal DC Universe Online family. That's what a family unit is like in DC Universe Online, and obviously now in the Superzeroes as well. Speaking of the rest of the Superzeroes, a big hello to everybody here. And once again, let's go around and have a look. And a very special mention, by the way, to Volcano there. And Volcano had someone else with them. I can't quite see them right now, but a very cool there in their red suit, by the way. That looks awesome. It's very cool, isn't it? We've got Mystical Beauty, the Confidential. We've got Cosmic Wasp. Actually, I'm a big fan of Cosmic Wasp's outfit there. You guys know how much I absolutely love the retro stuff there. And that's why, by the way, little known fact, I spend a lot of my time watching the original Batman because I love it. I love it. It's all camp and corny, and I love the original outfits, and that reminds me of that Cosmic Wasp. We've got Zatara there, who's obviously paying tribute to Zatanna. Katana looking very cool. Stars Lantern also looking awesome. Volt, we've got Zazap. Hi Zazap over in the back. By the way, Zazap, are you on voice chat?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're looking awesome. You know, you are looking very dark and evil with your black and purple there. That is great. Is that a theme that you've deliberately constructed today?
That didn't have the wings at the beginning, but I thought, what the heck, I don't usually use them.
Oh, it looks fantastic, and you're looking pale. You're looking very demonic and warlocky, if you don't mind me saying. And warlock, I love warlocks in other games. Mystical Beauty in the chat says, if he says my name, can you say hello? I saw you there, and I wonder if that is Mystical. Here we are, Mystical Beauty, and hello to you. I know you probably can't hear us. Blue Hornet 55, yes, we'll give you a big shout out as well. And I think they may be sheer cold, I'm not sure. There's Blue Hornet. So big, oh, there's Blue Hornet up there. We'll go and say hello to them. And Unholy Lightning as well. Everybody here who took part of the ceremony. I don't know, Darlingspore, you must be feeling pretty special to have everybody come out and celebrate your wedding today.
I do feel very special. We're all a huge family.
We are. And of course, folks, if you'd like to come along and be a part of this as well, part of the mighty Superzeroes, and maybe you too will get hitched and get married, who knows. But in the meantime, folks, we are here not only for 2 weddings, but we're here for our weekly league event, and that's exactly what we're going to do very shortly. You guys know how it works. We're going to be having a random draw, and we're going to be going off and doing an alert here on Jordan, who is only level 29, but I've got to let you guys know she is about half a bar away from level 30. So I'd say whoever gets into this particular alert is going to have the pleasure of seeing our little Jordan here come of age and ding level 30, so that's going to be lots of fun. But in the meantime, folks, pan around and have a look at these guys here, the mighty Superzeroes, who we love so very much. And of course, again, if you'd like to be a part of it, click the link in the description, come along and join us on our community website, and then you will get instructions how to join us in game. This is the wedding of Darlingspore and Meshkawing, and as it turns out, Galendi as well. I hope you enjoyed looking at this. I certainly hope you enjoyed having a chat with Darlingspore, who we congratulate once again, along with Meshkawing. And who knows, maybe there'll be more weddings in the future, I don't know. We will be right back very soon, folks, with our weekly alert. Do not go away. And here we are, guys. We're all ready to rock and roll for our very first alert today in our weekly event episode. And you can see I've got with me Unholy Lightning, Light Guard, and Meshkawing himself. Hello, sir.
How's it going, Sambo?
Not bad, and I believe we've even got Darlingspore lurking in the background there. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Now, what we've decided to do is we're going to have a couple of runs, by the way. This is going to be a little bit different than our normal weekly alert episodes. And in fact, I guess you could say the entire episode today is different. So what we're going to be doing, folks, is if we go into our on-duty menu, there we are, we can go along to the end here, and you can see we've got an events tab. Now, Darlingspore, I'm guessing because the events tab is there, there's an event happening at the moment. What is going on in DC Universe Online?
Well, the Ocean Master wants to take over Aquaman's territory, pretty much.
Oh, I see. All right, so obviously it's a themed event going on, and is this in my on-duty menu here? If I click on events, Meshkawing, I can see here it says Atlantean Outpost. Is this actually an event that is only related to this Atlantean thing that's happening that Darlingspore was just talking about?
Yeah, it's only one part of the event though.
Oh, so there's lots more things you can do if you want to take part of this. What do we know what the event is called?
It's called Tides of War, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, okay. Oh, look, that makes sense because, of course, it says that up the top here, Atlantean Outpost, event Tide of War, and it says Ocean Master has thrown down the gauntlet with his attempt to take the Throne of Atlantis. So there you go, Darlingspore, you are 100% right on the money there. All right, so is this kind of like, Meshkawing, is this like the Scarecrow instance when we had Halloween?
Sort of, but I wasn't here for that one.
All right, Darlingspore, I mean, you were here, I think. It was kind of like a daily thing you could do, and it was a nice, short little event that you could just run in and grab. You had a chance to get some nice prizes. Is that what this is like? Is this a nice, short instance, Darlingspore?
It is. It's pretty short. You get sand dollars, and when you go into the instance, you could buy you could buy like styles and then trinkets with your sand dollars that you get.
Oh, so that's the currency for this event. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I think we need to run it. alert, and in fact we're probably going to have enough time to run a couple of these if they're nice and short. So you know how it works, folks. All we need to do is click on it there, and then I click on the Q button. There we go. And all we need to do is click on ready. There we are, and we just need to wait on our group members, and hopefully we'll be sent into the instance very, very shortly. Your queue is processing. There we go. You can enter the Atlantean Outpost instance now, and that is exactly what we're going to do. And here we are, folks. We're on the inside of this alert, and the first thing I can notice is that I've got some kind of crazy, bubbly, watery helmet on my head. Darlingspore, I know you're not with us here, but I think you were trying to explain to me what exactly this is all about. What is this thing on my head?
That's your breathing mask, pretty much. If you're not a level 30 and you go into this event, you're going to be underwater and you're going to have that helmet on your head. But if you're a level 30, you're not underwater and you don't have that breathing helmet, so you see the event differently.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, well, obviously I'm level 29. I'm level 29.95%. In fact, we've only got half a bar to go until I'm level 30, so hopefully we'll ding up in this one. But you can see, folks, we're here with Unholy Lightning, with Lightguard, who's got himself an aura on there, looking awesome, as does Meshkawing. You must have got that out of a Promethean lockbox, did you?
I did.
You're lucky. Do you know what? I haven't even got one yet. And by the way, I'm also noticing on your outfit there, on your lightning, you've got actual lightning coming out of your logo. How on earth do you do that? That is amazing.
It's just the Speed Force suit, the T1 gear.
Whoa, that is awesome. There you go, folks. If you ever need incentive to want to try and grab that, that is it. They're actually animated. That is very cool. Now, by the way, we also have an Atlantean Quartermaster over the back there. I think, darling, we'll wait till you come in an episode. I think you're going to come and join us in the next run. We'll get you to take us through that Quartermaster when you're here. So I hope you don't mind us stealing your brand new husband away to do an alert.
Not at all. He'll keep you alive.
There we go, and we're hoping that is the case. Alright, so what do we have to do, Meshkawing? We've been guided by you here. I'm guessing we have to go up there and have a chat to Aquaman, yeah?
This is true. We've got to speak to Aquaman and then go down and follow it inside.
Alright, let's have a chat.
Oracle must have sent you to help. I can handle my people's affairs, but since you're already here, help me push Ocean Master from this Atlantean outpost. He took it from the station guards. Now, we take it back.
You heard the man. Now we take it back. Defeat Ocean Master to liberate the Atlantean Outpost and revive Aquaman if he falls in battle.
You've arrived, and you've brought friends to witness my coronation. You cannot stop me from taking my rightful place in the Throne of Atlantis. This is my outpost now, and when the tides of war turn my way, I will be king.
Whoa, okay, this looks very, very cool. So, Meshka, can you explain what we have to do here? Because it looks like there's all sorts of shenanigans going on. Is there anything special we have to do to start with?
We've just got to get his health down so we can use the consoles that are on the three sides of the wall.
Oh, I see. Okay, now what are those consoles going to do?
They'll trap him at the end of the instance so we can finish it.
Aha! Alright, well, following your lead, whenever you're ready. Oh, and ads coming in as well. Dear oh dear, so what's the story with the ads, Meshka? Do we need to take them down or can we safely ignore them?
We should take them down.
Okay, okay.
But someone really should stay on the Ocean Master.
Well, the Ocean Master seems to be attracted to me for some reason. Now, oh, there they go. Darlingspore, you were saying earlier that there's healing barrels here, and we really need to take advantage of those, don't we?
Yes, there's healing barrels all throughout that event or that instance. They respawn, I think it's every 3 to 5 seconds, so you're never out of them.
Great, alright. Well, especially us in this instance because we don't actually have a dedicated healer. So I'm going to want to make sure that we are keeping on those healing barrels. Oh, stunned.
Mine may not be the great trident of Poseidon, but it's powerful enough to finish you.
Will you ever learn, Horn?
Alright, I need to find myself a healing barrel. Come back, where are they? Oh, getting zapped. Gee, he hits really hard, doesn't he, Meshkawing? Ouch.
He does. Oh, we need to grab one of these.
Okay, so we need the turrets.
The turrets will help as well, like, hold him down.
Oh, I see. So they're actually going to shoot at him. Fantastic. All the help we can get, I guess.
You may be able to turn the currents of rebellion for a short time, but I am the true king of Atlantis.
Listen to him going on there. Sounds deluded if you ask me. This is actually a really fun instance, isn't it? I mean, okay. Oh, activate defenses to interrupt Ocean Master. So we have to activate the turrets again?
Yeah.
Alright. Whoa!
You do it a lot of times.
Yeah, I see. Alright, so there's multiple phases, is that what you're saying? Alright. This is, even though it's like one room, it's a really interesting fight, isn't it? Like, there's lots going on, and like you say, there's lots of phases as well.
Yeah, there's lots of little different things you need to do in this room.
Yeah, it's very cool. And lots of voice work in here and scripted events. That's what we love. Oh, and Aquaman. What's happening with Aquaman? Oh, so we have to keep him alive?
Down.
Well done. What if he goes down permanently? Is that bad?
Then you all die.
Oh, really?
We'll die.
Oh, no. Alright, speaking of dying, I need a healing barrel. Let's grab this one, crack it open. Off to the side here. Thank you for that advice, Darlingspore. I wouldn't have even seen the healing barrels if you hadn't said anything.
No worries.
Has given me unstoppable power.
I will fight through the pain. The seas will be safe again.
Alright, let's see if we can activate this turret again. There we go.
This will finish you.
Get the console.
Yeah. Gee, it's not easy, is it? Not easy at all.
So, when you're getting down to lowish health, it's best to have 3 people standing on the console.
Oh, so that you can actually activate them all the time.
Yeah.
Of Poseidon, but it's powerful enough to finish you.
Will you ever learn, Orm?
Oh, big knockback that he's got there as well.
Suffer my wrath.
Let's go to town on him with the chainsaw. And let's get the spikes out. Let's throw everything we've got at him. He is nearly down. Can we do it? Oh, he's really putting up a big fight at the end here.
I'm gonna hit the consoles now.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
They got him.
Get out of my sight, Ocean Master.
And there we go. Woohoo!
Be gone.
No! I will be king!
Headline complete, blood in the water. We took him down. What a fantastic, fun fight that was. There you go, folks, some stats. Wow, that was great. You know what? I love little events like this because, especially for those of us who don't have a lot of time, you can sort of go in and out again. But I guess there's a chance to get some nice loot. Let's have a look here, speaking of loot. And we've got Poseidonus Waystone requiring level 30. Oh, I'm not quite level 30. I'm going to have to pass on that because, of course, we don't want to need or greed on stuff that we can't use, and we'll give everyone else. So, oh, wait a minute, I still received it. Now, how did that work? Meshkawing, I passed on everything and I still got it. Is that because everybody passed and I just got it randomly?
It's because you're the group leader and everyone else passed.
Oh, I see. All right, well, thank you, guys. I guess we'll be able to use that when I do turn level 30. So there we are. I'd like to thank Unholy Lightning, Lightguard, and, of course, your good self, Meshkawing. How many are you running this regularly during the actual event?
This is my 3rd attempt at it.
All right, and how did that go compared to your other attempts? Was I terrible? I bet you I was.
No, it was actually went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, well, at least none of us died. That was a good start, I guess. Well, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to head out, and I think what we'll do is we'll pluck your other half out of the fray and bring her into this. With your permission, Meshkawing, can we run with Darlingspore in the next one?
That is absolutely fine.
Excellent. Darling, are you up for that?
I am. You're going to intrude on our sleeping party, but that's fine.
You've got a... What? You've got a sleeping party going on back in Centennial Park?
I did. I started a sleeping party. All the Zeroes are sleeping for the most part.
Oh my lord, folks. You know what? Darlingspore is always up to some kind of shenanigans, and of course reminding you, if you'd like to join in, come along and join us here in the Superzeroes in-game, and there are always instructions how to do that in the description below this video. What we shall do is we're about to zone out, so we'll take a pause, folks, and we'll be right back, and hopefully we'll be able to catch this crazy sleeping party that she's talking about. In the meantime, again, thank you to Unholy Lightning, Lightguard, and your good self, Meshkawing. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Here we are with our second group run for the day in this Tides of War Atlantean event. This time we've got the bride, the blushing bride herself, Darlingspore. Hello to you.
Hello again.
And look, we see you in your normal costume today. You know what? We get so many questions from folks saying, what is Darlingspore's costume? I think your costume has become somewhat iconic now. Can you please tell us what it is so if folks at home are wanting to replicate this, they can? What's your gear?
Well, what I have on is the small bird wings. I have the plant chest, the fate belt. I have my legs are the one piece. And I love wearing thigh-high boots, so I usually stick to wearing those.
Looking fantastic. There you go, folks. So if you'd like to become part of the Darlingspore fan club, then you know exactly how to do it. Now, we're also joined by a couple of others here. We've got Dr. Frosty X, and they look fantastic, by the way. Darlingspore, you were saying before we started filming here, you're a big fan of these colours. What is that, like a teal and a blue or something? But they are looking awesome, aren't they?
They are. I love the teal on the dark blue, and especially his chest, that little emblem. It looks good.
Yeah, we're just looking at that right now. Very Frosty theme. So well done, Dr. Frosty X. It's great to have you along. And we've also got Little Red X, who is down here. There you go. Hello, you are tiny. And of course, we also know you as our natural. G'day, mate.
Hey, how are you doing?
Very, very well. And you look like you've got a Little Red Riding Hood outfit on. Tell us, what's the inspiration for this character?
Yeah, you're right. It's Little Red Riding Hood.
That's very cool, by the way. What is that hood that you've got on, if anyone else wanted to do this?
It's called the Hood. That's
it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a hood, and so the cape?
I think that's just the classic back. I think that's the one you're wearing.
Wow, okay, so I guess the most basic of hoods and most basic of capes forms the Little Red Riding Hood. Sounds good to me. Now, by the way, I've noticed something as we look at our party makeup here, and let me see. I mean, I am DPS, but Darlingspore, the three of you seem to all be the same role, if you ask me. Is this going to cause a problem, and what role are you all?
We're all tanks, and I don't think it'll be a problem because we're going to prove that you can tank anything.
There we go. All right. I know you love to prove things like that, so that's exactly what we are going to do. All right, guys and gals, you know how this works. We hit Y here, and in this case, instead of going to the normal alerts, we're going to go across to the events tab. You've already seen us do it before, so we're just going to go straight in there, ticking the Atlantean Outpost, and we're going to queue for that, and we're going to say that we are ready, and hopefully, because we've got a party of 4, it's going to send us straight in there without any further ado. There we are. You can see we can enter the Atlantean Outpost instance already. Let's do just that. Clicking on OK, and hello CSA. And here we are back inside once again, this time with a new team. We've got Darlingspore, Dr. Frosty X, and a Little Red X. And I believe also, Meshka, are you in the background there somewhere on voice chat?
I am.
Hello, so what do you think about this? A whole bunch of tanks. What's your prediction? Are we going to be okay in here?
Yous will be alright, I've got a feeling with Darling there. But yous may need some power.
Alright, now speaking of Darling, we mentioned last time...
in defending Arthur's throne deserve reward.
Deserve rewards, they do indeed. We've got this quartermaster here. Darling, I can see that there's a whole bunch of items in here. Atlantean stuff. How do we buy these if we want them? And how come they're all locked for me?
They're probably all locked for you just because, one, it requires level 30, at least for the trinkets. But the rest of them, you need at least 5 to 8 sand dollars, which is what you get when you complete the event in order to purchase a certain item.
Right, and of course, as we looked before, I had 2 of those. So all these look flash. If I click on one, like the Atlantean Mantle, and then click on Preview, let's have a look. Oh, so the Atlantean Mantle is my bubblehead thing, is it? That's very cool. I like this. Let's have a look at the boots here. We'll preview those. Oh, look, they've got water flowing. Man, I want this. Meshkawing, have you already started buying up large on these?
I haven't got any of them, but I do have the water skin.
Ah, okay, very cool. What about you, Darlingspore? Surely you've been shopping.
I have been shopping. I'm pretty much getting just the feet. I love the trinkets, though. One good thing about the trinkets is that they're an item level 66. Oh. So if you're a freshly 30 and your trinket's like a 42, it's great to get this trinket because it will up your CR.
Yeah, exactly right. I was just thinking that. That's fantastic. Now, Little Red X, I can see you over in the background there. Are you okay? Just having a paddle around?
Yeah.
Having a swim in the background there. Alright, well I think we're all done. We're all shopped up. There's Dr. Frosty X. We'll give them a wave as well. Thank you very much, Dr. Frosty, for coming along. Are we all ready to rock and roll? What do you reckon, Darlingspore?
I think we're always ready.
We are always ready. In fact, we'll let you trigger this one, seeing as we're in your esteemed presence today, the day of your wedding.
Must have sent you to help. I can handle my people's affairs, but since you're already here, help me push Ocean Master from this Atlantean outpost. He took it from the station guards. Now, we take it back.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'll tank this if you guys want to focus on, like, the turrets.
Oh, I don't mind. Not one bit. Not one bit. Let's do this. Here we go, and of course to trigger this, what do? Just run in there, don't you, darling?
Yeah, just run in and attack him, at least for me.
You've brought friends to witness my coronation. You cannot stop me from taking my rightful place in the Throne of Atlantis. This is my outpost now, and when the tides of war turn my way, I will be king.
Yes, well, I think we're going to try and put a stop to that there, Ocean Master.
Your claim to the Throne of Atlantis holds no water. You will not have this outpost, you traitor!
Now, earlier on Darlingspore, we were talking to your husband, and he was telling us that we probably want to try and take down these mutineers, the ads, whenever we can. Do you agree with that? Is that what we need to be doing as a strategy?
Yes, if all roles need to be focusing on the ads, the tank will usually focus on the Ocean Master. And I'm focusing on the Ocean Master as everybody else is kind of getting all the ads and the turrets.
Alright, and do we want to be activating these turrets as often as possible as well?
Yes, as soon as they come on, you want to hurry up and get them.
Rightio, here we go. So you can see,
you
folks,
especially need to get the you especially need to get the pop-ups beside the pretty windows.
Ah, yes. Now the pretty windows here, and by the way, there's some barrels there. I'm definitely going to grab that one. But these windows, you were mentioning this before. That is amazing. Isn't that a great view? So we are definitely underwater, aren't we? Little Red X. Where is this meant to be set?
I think this is set in the Atlantean Outpost, which is basically Aquaman's army's base, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense actually. But I do love the view out the windows, although I'm trying to concentrate on the mutineers rather than gawking at the views, which is my normal thing that I do, which will probably get us all killed. There's a little Red X taking another. Oh, and that turret. Some of these turrets, Darlingspore, some of the turrets actually turn like they're hostile. What's going on there?
Yeah, they'll attack. They'll attack you when it's like you're getting close to it.
Yeah, ouch. Alright, let's see if we can try and do our role here, folks, which of course for me is to try and grab these mutineers. Let's get some spikes out. Now, darling, how's it going so far, by the way? I'm trying to keep an eye on you, but it's hard. How's your tanking going?
My tanking's fine. My health is fine. I'm keeping aggro. He's good.
Wow.
You guys are doing a good job.
This is great. Thank goodness for that. Alright, let's grab another one of these turrets, folks. Here we go. And some more mutineers have come in. Let's do our job. Now, Little Red X, how many times have you run this one?
I've run it 2 or 3 times on the test servers, but none on the actual real servers.
Oh, so this is your first time on live, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
I didn't learn anything from the test server ones, though.
Oh, look, I broke a healing barrel. I probably should have brought it over to the center of the fight before I actually did that. Whoops. Never mind, next time. Alright, there's another mutineer. Let's live up to our role in here and try and take down these ads.
The seas will be safe again with your defeat.
And there we go, from the distance you can see Darlingspore, yes, indeed, doing a fantastic role of tanking there. Ocean Master's health is about, what are we at? He's about a third left or so. Gosh, he's got a lot of hit points, doesn't he? Wow. Now, Darlingspore, when there are no ads, is it safe for us to come on and wail on the Ocean Master himself?
Oh, absolutely. Wail away. It saves me from doing all the work.
Sounds good. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. I died. I died. Is that because Aquaman died? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that. We can rally. Thank you to whoever healed me up there, and I've got a self-heal. I keep forgetting about the fact we've got to try and keep Aquaman happy as well. Now, you guys are going to absolutely hate me. Do you know what I haven't got equipped on my utility belt? I don't have any colas. Can you believe it? So this will be an extra special feat if we can take this down. Right, let's see if we can activate this turret here. Oh, and it looks to me like we're going to get him.
This outpost will be mine.
Oh, we've got to trap him. Use the turret.
Yeah, he's done.
Get out of my sight.
Woo!
This outpost is liberated. Be gone.
No!
Good job.
King.
Fantastic. Look at that. There we are. There are the stats, folks. Again, if you'd like to have a bit of a peruse through them, you can pause the episode and see everybody's scores there. But there we go. Well done, us. Good job there, Dr. Frosty X. We've got Little Red X and, of course, the lady of the day today, Darlingspore. Now, Meshkawing in the background there, did you have any doubt that Darling wouldn't be able to pull this off?
Not at all.
Of course not, neither did I. We're in safe hands whenever we run with Darling, and thank you to you as well. Little Red X, who of course is our natural, who, by the way, we've seen you in a number of our other Let's Play episodes at the moment. We've seen you in Star Wars The Old Republic. I think we've seen you in Final Fantasy XIV. How are you enjoying the other games?
Yeah, I'm actually really liking them.
Yeah, good stuff. And of course, you know what? It's great to be able to play other games as well. We don't just play the one. Well, there we are. So once again, my thanks to Dr. Frosty X. In fact, we'll give them a big wave. There we go. And Little Red X, and as always, Darlingspore. I think what we'll do to finish off our episode is maybe we'll head back to Centennial Park, which was the site of the most famous wedding in the Superzeroes so far. And maybe we'll sign out there. We'll be right back, folks. And here we are, welcome back to this amazing site here with the Superzeroes. We have had an eventful day, oh my lord. Darlingspore and Meshkawing are hopefully still joining us here on voice chat. Darlingspore, what do you reckon? A score out of 10 for today's activities to celebrate your wedding. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's far beyond 10.
Oh! Silly me, there we go. She's going to score it 20 out of 10 or something like that. Meshkawing, I don't know, are you prepared to handle the awesomeness that is Darlingspore?
I hope so.
You know what, somehow I think you're going to have your hands full if you ask me. She is one live wire. But here we go, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. Not only did we celebrate one, but two epic weddings here in the Superzeroes in DC Universe Online. But you also got to see the amazing new alert from the Tides of War, the Atlantean instance there with Aquaman and the Ocean Master. So my thanks to everybody who ran those two. But you know what? We are completely out of time. We need to head away now. And as you can see here, we are gathered. Where are we? We're right at the fountain in front of Centennial Park. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and Jordan, and all of the Superzeroes, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Certainly hope you guys will join us next time. Reminding you that if you'd like to join the mighty Superzeroes, then you should click the link in the description below. But enough from me. Let's hear from the mighty Superzeroes. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.